Fred Warner. Fred Warner is the current gold standard for linebacker intelligence in 2025. The versatile defender who covers like a safety, rushes like an edge, and stops the run like a linebacker should. Think of Warner as the complete package for modern defensive football. He's used to anchor entire defensive schemes, make pre-snap adjustments, and eliminate offensive advantages through pure football IQ. Warner dominated voting with more than 80% of first-place votes for top linebacker, earning his fourth first-team All-Pro recognition. His $63 million extension proves teams value linebacker intelligence over pure athleticism. Warner stands alone in Tier 1 with a combined 93.3 PFF coverage grade and a 91.6 PFF run defense grade over 5 seasons. He covers slot receivers like a safety, rushes like an edge rusher, and stops the run like a defensive tackle, all while calling defensive adjustments pre-snap. The difference between Warner and traditional linebackers is that traditional ones focus on one area, while Warner operates like a defensive coordinator disguised as a player. Benefits: complete versatility, strategic leadership, and elite performance across all facets. Risks: Warner's level requires incredible football IQ that most players simply don't possess. You can't just copy his techniques without understanding the mental processing behind them. Zack Baun. Zack Baun is the ultimate transformation story, proving linebacker intelligence beats everything in 2025. The former special teams player who became a first-team All-Pro through pure scheme fit and football IQ. He's like a specialized supplement for defensive success, perfectly designed for specific situations. From logging 301 snaps in New Orleans to leading the NFL with 151 tackles and earning a $51 million extension in Philadelphia. His transformation isn't about getting stronger or faster. It's about scheme fit unleashing his football IQ. Baun's first-team All-Pro campaign saw him stuff the stat sheet with 151 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, 1 interception, and 4 passes defensed. He earned 5th place in Defensive Player of the Year voting before his stellar Super Bowl performance. Unlike traditional athletic specimens who rely on measurables, Baun succeeded through intelligence-based performance optimization. Think of Zack Baun like finding the perfect supplement for your specific needs. When everything aligns correctly, the results are absolutely incredible. Benefits: scheme-specific excellence, intelligent positioning, and maximum statistical production. Risks: Baun's success requires a perfect system fit. Try to replicate his results in the wrong defensive scheme, and you'll probably just look confused. Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner is the old reliable stereotype who supposedly just makes tackles and plays solid defense. The consistent, dependable linebacker who does his job without flashy plays. He's typically described as the boring but effective option. Think vanilla ice cream in linebacker form. Wagner is used for leadership, experience, and steady production. But here's what people miss about the supposed game manager linebacker. Wagner is one of the most cerebral players at the position, which is why the 10-time Pro Bowler has been able to play at such a high level throughout his career. At 35, he's great at dissecting plays and alerting the defense pre-snap, with post-snap reactions so precise he rarely takes a false step. Wagner leads all active players in career tackles while maintaining elite football IQ. Unlike simple tackling machines, Wagner operates like a defensive coordinator who happens to be incredibly athletic. Think of Bobby Wagner as the masterclass in linebacker intelligence. He's proof that football IQ ages like fine wine while athleticism fades. Benefits: pre-snap diagnosis, leadership development, and consistent excellence over multiple decades. Risks: people underestimate Wagner's intelligence because steady excellence looks boring compared to highlight reel plays. Also, don't assume you can replicate his longevity without matching his preparation habits and football study. Von Miller. Von Miller is the dancing pass rusher stereotype who celebrates every sack with elaborate choreography. The fun-loving speed rusher who supposedly relies on natural talent and showmanship. He's often portrayed as the entertaining athlete who doesn't take football seriously enough. Miller is used for explosive plays, veteran leadership, and social media content creation. Here's what the dancing reputation completely obscures. Miller earned his degree in poultry science from Texas A&M and operates his own farm raising chickens. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion with 129.5 career sacks who understands complex pass rushing concepts and offensive line protection schemes. At 36, Miller just signed with the Washington Commanders, wearing number 24 to honor Kobe Bryant, showing the strategic thinking behind even his uniform choices. Unlike pure athletes who fade with age, Miller maintains effectiveness through superior technique and football intelligence. Think of Von Miller as the perfect combination of entertainment value and strategic brilliance. He proves you can have fun while being incredibly smart about your craft. Benefits: explosive pass rush ability, veteran leadership, and positive team culture development. Risks: the dancing and personality might overshadow his actual football intelligence. Also, don't copy his celebrations without matching his technical expertise and preparation methods. Junior Seau. Junior Seau was the emotional warrior stereotype who played purely on passion and heart. The inspirational leader who supposedly overcame limitations through sheer willpower and love for the game. He's typically described as the ultimate competitor who maxed out limited talent through incredible desire. Seau was used for motivational speeches, team leadership, and pure hustle plays. But this narrative completely misses his actual genius. Seau was one of the most intelligent defensive players ever, with supernatural ability to read offensive formations and anticipate plays before they developed. He made 12 Pro Bowls and 6 All-Pro teams through superior football IQ, not just emotional intensity. Seau could diagnose complex offensive schemes instantly and communicate adjustments to teammates in real time. His passion was actually calculated aggression, backed by elite pattern recognition and strategic thinking. Unlike players who burn out from emotional intensity, Seau sustained excellence for 20 seasons through mental preparation and football intelligence. Think of Junior Seau as proof that the most emotional players are often the smartest. His heart and brain work together to create legendary performance. Benefits: emotional leadership, superior field vision, and 2-decade consistency. Risks: focusing only on Seau's passion ignores his incredible football intelligence. Also, don't assume emotional intensity can replace proper technique and strategic understanding. Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith is the modern athletic specimen stereotype who supposedly represents the evolution toward faster, more athletic linebackers, the speed-based defender who relies on pure athleticism to make plays. He's typically described as the prototype for new age linebacker measurables. Smith is used for coverage assignments, pursuit angles, and athletic versatility. Here's what the athletic freak label completely obscures. Smith is one of the short list for top middle linebacker of his era because of his superior football intelligence, not just speed. He's recorded 150 tackles in 5 straight seasons through incredible pattern recognition and pre-snap diagnosis. Smith has 3 consecutive first-team All-Pro selections because he reads offensive formations faster than most coordinators can process them upstairs. What looks like athletic instinct is actually elite mental processing that allows him to be in the perfect position before offenses can execute their concepts. Unlike players who rely solely on athleticism, Smith's speed is guided by comprehensive understanding of opponent tendencies and scheme recognition. Think of Roquan Smith as the perfect fusion of athletic ability and football intelligence. His brain makes his body more effective than pure speed could achieve alone. Benefits: elite coverage ability, superior run fits, and intelligence-guided athleticism. Risks: focusing on Smith's speed misses his intellectual approach to the position. Also, don't assume athletic ability can replace the mental processing required for elite linebacker performance. Edgerrin Cooper. Edgerrin Cooper is the rookie phenom stereotype who supposedly succeeded immediately through pure talent and athletic ability. The young linebacker who looks like a natural from day one, he's typically described as proof that some players are just born to play the position. Cooper is used for future potential, athletic versatility, and instant impact narratives, but calling him a natural talent completely misses the reality. Cooper stands as one of just 2 linebackers to generate 74 plus PFF grades in all 3 major defensive facets in 2024 through elite football intelligence, not just athleticism. His 91.3 PFF overall grade from week 15 onward led the NFL because of superior pattern recognition and strategic understanding that most veterans never develop. Bold prediction for 2025: Cooper will be a first or second team All-Pro because his mental processing speed rivals players with twice his experience. What looks like rookie instinct is actually advanced football IQ that allows him to diagnose and react faster than offenses can execute. Unlike rookies who rely on athleticism, Cooper's success comes from comprehensive understanding of defensive schemes and opponent tendencies. Think of Edgerrin Cooper as proof that football intelligence can accelerate development. His brain allows him to play faster than his body should be able to process. Benefits? Accelerated learning curve, elite versatility, and intelligence-based consistency. Risks? Calling Cooper a natural ignores the mental processing that drives his success. Also, don't assume rookie success guarantees sustained excellence without continued intellectual development. This was part 2. Like and subscribe for part 3, where we destroy the dumb offensive lineman stereotype with stories that'll blow your mind about these chess masters in the trenches.